What is going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. I hope everybody out there is doing well today as we start a new week. As for myself, I am doing good. Just sitting down here at the desk to get another daily trade recap out of the way. And we started something new today. Past 2 weeks now, I guess it was, we've been trading the PA account. Still trading the PA account. I didn't take any trades in that account today from this computer. I traded at work last night during the evening Sunday session, and I keep telling myself not to do that because more times than not, those are red days or red periods. And it was no different. It was red last night. And I told myself today that I wasn't going to trade that account because it was already red. But I funded my cash account. I had took money out of my cash account a few months ago. And at the end of January, I was like, man, I'm gonna put a few $100s into my cash account and trade that account. Spark, he trades his cash account. He does amazing in his cash account. He knocks it out the park in that account. But almost as a challenge to myself, I was like, man, I'm gonna put $200 into my cash account and just see what I could do with it. So instead of trading the PA account from this computer, I just traded the cash account today. So let's go ahead. Let's look at the numbers, see what we did. We're gonna be reviewing trades for February 5th. Gross P&L today was 97.30. Gross losses was 23.40. That netted us 73.90. When I say a small account, I am not bull jiving, y'all. This is a small account. And people ask, like, how much money does it take to trade futures? It does not take a lot of money. I put $200 in this account right there. Cash value, it's at $270.30 today because we made like 73 bucks. But with a futures account, I'll give you a quick breakdown before we go over the details. With a futures account, if you trade micros, so like a micro is a MNQ, a micro is a MES. And then you put M in front of any of those other ones that you could trade in futures. Those are what they call micros. Well, for MNQ, you need a minimum of $100 in the account to trade one MNQ. If you drop below $100, you'll start getting these little alerts popping up on your screen telling you that you below $100, we just might auto liquidate you out this trade. So I put $200 in there, and that way it gives me $100 worth of cushion to be able to trade one MNQ. And when you look at some of the trades today, you'll see you can grow a small account pretty good with a very small amount if you have a decent strategy. But let's see. Longs, we were 100% today. We did good. Shorts, we were 50%. Took two trades, one red, one green. We were batting 83% overall. Average winning trade, 1946. Average losing trade, 23. It's not really too good right there, but still made money. Largest winning trade, 34.30. Largest losing trade, 23.40. That same bloody losing trade that's everywhere you see up there. But Decent day for the first day in the cash account. And this is something, like I said, I'm just want to just slowly grow this thing. I was up 50 bucks like this afternoon, which was 25% of the starting balance. And then I did take one more trade, basically risking that $50 and made like another 20 bucks. Math wasn't really all that good on that trade, if you want to know the truth, but it worked. Let's go ahead. Let's pull up the charts. Sitting over here looking at this stock market, y'all. This thing is just ripping. It's 8 o'clock. It had been kind of slow grinding, but this is not the time for me to be trading. Even when this chart is like looking good to me, I need to stay away from this. It's enough time between 9:30 and say 2 o'clock. I'm actually finding that my best times is after 10:30. That's the best times for me. But let's go ahead. Let's look at this 5-minute chart real quick. Take a peek, see what the market did today. Take it out to about 8 o'clock. And we see 8:30 kind of curled into open. And then open happened. And this thing just sold off. Just tanked out. I went long right here. I don't really know why I did that. Looking at a 5-minute chart, maybe once we go down to a 2-minute or a 200 tick chart, I might be able to figure out, but we're not going to be reviewing the trades right on this screen. We're going to see what the market did. Market sells all the way off 10:30. You get a V shape. This thing recovers basically off of this 4-hour level I have here on my chart. Rips all the way back up to the next 4-hour level. Kind of just breaks, tries to retest it, breaks, tries to retest it. Finally catches traction all the way up to previous day's high. This green line up there comes on back down. That's 3:30. And then we just end the market right here around this 4-hour level. And right now, it's just chopping along. This is why I said I don't need to trade this time. There's particular times after hours where the market will kind of get volume. 8 o'clock was one of those. So that's why it kind of finally made this little move right here. But I don't need to be trading that, y'all. It really showed last night and actually in the PA account, the market gave me opportunities to get out and break even. I just did not take advantage of them. But it's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the 200 chart, tick chart. I did take a trade while we talking about after hours trading. The first trade that I took in this account, and I hope I'm not getting y'all dizzy doing this. We took a trade right there. Took this trade at midnight once I got home from work last night. Again, I was already down in the PA account, and I come home. I take these. This is the shorts. One red, one green. Look at the chart though, y'all. It's green. For this particular time frame, I should not be looking for shorts. I should be looking for longs. And I shouldn't really be looking for longs because it's not much room in it. So I go short right here. If anything, I should have been going short where I got out at, expecting it to fail this 4-hour level. But I'm short. I stop out. I go short. I make money. And then I go to sleep. And then it's going back over here again. So this is all pre-market stuff. Stay away from it. This is beautiful though. This is beautiful. This is something I need to start kind of looking at, y'all, on this 200 tick chart time frame. How many times when it flips from green to red, If I take and get in and put a stop up here, does that trade work? How many times does that work? Now, I may want to have a higher time frame chart to get a bias, but I'm gonna start looking at that because that's a good picture. That is money. That's money. We do see here, this one flips green. If you'd have put the stop there, made a little money, and then it rolls back over. This is that chop I talk about. And the thing with this, I'll tell you 2 reasons why this was not really a good trade. If you were going to be playing that, getting in and putting the stop there. That line right there, 100 SMA is going to kill this trade. If this flips and you put the stop right there, now I'm going to assume that this 4 hour is going to kind of kill this trade. So it didn't have much room in between there. But that's something I'm going to start looking at. If this flips and I go long on a green, 98, stop is, that's only 8 points. How many times is that going to work? I might do that when this video is over. Just kind of look and see. Here go another one, flips red, put the stop up top. How many times does it go 2R? But let's go ahead. Let's find that first trade that we took this morning. This is a 200 tick chart. So I'm like, I know it was around this time, but you can scroll about 5 pages and only go 3 minutes on a tick chart. Okay, first trade. So market sold off. We get the flip, comes back over previous day's close. I go long right here for the hold of previous day's close. There's that bloody 100 SMA that I was talking about that will mess a trade up. Big green candle, it gets engulfed back to the red. Big green candle, bull sandwich, a bear sandwich, however you want to say it. You got that bear sandwiched in between there. And then it makes the move, breaks this 4 hour level. I probably should have not stayed in this as long as I did, giving that money back up. When this did not hold the 4 hour level, that is 97. I got out. So 2 points. $4, but this thing was up at 700. I stopped out at, so I gave back $10 in that move. Small account, $10 makes the difference. In a $5,000 account, $10 ain't really all that much to sneeze at. So, but good solid trade right there. Good solid trade. Let's keep on scrolling. There's that flip back to red again. Get in, put the stop right there. This one would have paid and it was a little choppy. But I'm going to go and I'm going to look at that based on like a higher time frame, what the bias is. If it's green, you may not want to take these shorts. You may just want to look to go long. Higher time frame might have been red. That's why these are working and the little green ones are not working. So, I'm gonna look at that because that's the picture of money right there, y'all. That would have been an entry of like 83 with a stop of 90. That's 7 points. This thing goes from 83 down to 50. It's 33 points on a 7-point stop. I like. Now we get the green, flips and makes the move. Let's keep going. We got in there about 11. There's that, man, dude, y'all cannot tell me that is not pretty. 56, put your stop up there. 64, that's 8 points. Oh, that's money. This thing goes from 656. You do get a flip right there. That's 20 points, but just a quick flip. And that's why I was saying, I'm sure that higher time frame is red. So you wouldn't want to be playing them little quick green flips. But that's just, I like that, man. That's the type of stuff when I'm doing my charts. I'm looking at these charts, trying to find new strategies. Another one right there, 27. Stop is 33. That's 6 points. I gotta do a little bit more studying. Oh, there's another one. 15. You put the stop on top of that pivot. 22. 7, 8 points. And this thing just, oh, good gracious. Man. I was looking at something else the other day, another strategy. I actually like the way that this is looking. This is clean. Let's keep going. Let's find this trade. There we go. All right. So, and again, this is a 200 tick chart that we're looking at, but we're going long in this red right here. Let me look at this one on a 2-minute chart real quick. 11 o'clock. Let's look at it on a 2-minute. See what it looks like. There we go, 11 o'clock. Okay, see? That's why it's good to kind of look at it on a different time frame. So market had sold off wicked. Just wicked. You start kind of getting these bottoming tails. So buyers are kind of stepping in as it's coming down to this demand level that this demand had been on there for a whole day. 10 o'clock the previous day is when this demand level was formed. So catches support right there, but I'm more so looking at this 4-hour level. So I go long, this thing makes the move, pulls back, and I stop out of this position. I kind of get scared out of the trade. The entry was 89. If I would have put my stop down below that, that's only 8 points. That's $16. Take that $16 worth of risk. But I stop out basically flat, and then I get back long. That's this entry. And then I'm trading this back up to this intraday level. Comes up, pulls back. I stop out, kind of tries to break it, goes up, tries to break it again, goes up. Now you get the retest. That's the good entry right there, y'all. That's a live trader's buy setup all day. You're getting higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, or higher low. I'm sorry. Entry 626. Stop is 616. 10 points. Look where the stop is at. Right at that intraday level. Off to the races. This thing just rips. But after I take this trade, I leave the computer. This thing makes this move, comes on up to what? The next 4-hour level, just chops around, chops around, chops around. And now I go long. I don't even wait for the break or the retest. I'm almost playing this for a breakout. I put my stop down below this pivot. It makes this little move. Because I am who I am, I chase with my stop and I get stopped out. This thing pulls back and rips. So it was opportunity today, you all see, to make some good money. Had I just took the small stop, 16 bucks, it don't work. Okay, I just lost 16 bucks. But I had the opportunity to make good money. Same thing right there. This was probably a little bigger of a stop. This is where I say I was up 50 bucks and I was kind of risking what I made on the day. 97. Stop was, call it 77. 20 points, risking 40 bucks on that trade. And this thing made a nice move. And then that was our last trade of the day. You see the market just kind of sold off after it hit up there at the previous high of day. But I'm gonna look at that 200 tick chart, y'all. That thing has been looking, I don't know, it's giving me some ideas. But as always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. One thing that I noticed looking at that 200 tick chart, I had been working on a different strategy. And the gentleman that had left the comment on one of my videos not long ago talking about supply and demand and it's a violent move. I agree with him. I gotta agree with him after putting the supply and demands on my charts and actually seeing how the market moves from those areas, I see exactly what he was talking about. And I'm actually, that was something that I've been working on last week, was going against the, like somewhat going against the trend. So if a supply has formed, I'll look to go long when that supply is broken on the backside. Thought being, shorts have their stops on that backside. Once it gets over that backside, their stops are gonna be getting hit. And when those stops start getting ran, you can get that violent move to the other side. I'm not sure if that's how he was meaning it, but that's how I kind of have been seeing it. But that's the stuff I like, man. People comment in the sections, good, bad, indifferent. They may be critiquing something I'm doing. They may be able to provide something that I may be able to look into to better enhance my trading. So be sure to get down there. Let me know how y'all did today. And we will be back at it again, maybe tomorrow. I hadn't been nowhere in a long time, so be on the lookout. You may see a post for me going somewhere tomorrow. If so, probably won't get no trading in. But on that note, I'm up out of here. We'll be back at it again when we back at it again. Peace.